Well, hey guitar students, I am here to help you with some of those parts in the He Lives playthrough. So this is a quick tutorial. If you look at one of the sides of the screen, there will be some tablature there to help you as well. So right away in that intro, it's a big sound, right? I'm on the bridge pickup and lots of delay, lots of gain and things like that. But I'm going to clean it up for you just to make sure that you can hear the notes as clearly as you possibly can. So it starts with your index finger on the 8th fret, and that's on the B string. And watch out for dealing with jumping over that G string. So you do have to kind of get your fingers in place and make sure that you get your other two fingers on that D string. So it starts with 8 on the B, 10 on the D, down to 9 on the D string. And right after that, it stays right there, starts on the 8 of the B string, back up to the 9th on the D string, and then the 10th on the D string. And after that, it goes back to the 8th of the B string, then on the 10th fret of the D string, and slide up to the 12th string. So if you put all of that together, this is what that sounds like. On the first time through in that intro, there's an extra part where it goes back to the 8th fret of the B string, and then it jumps to a little set of notes on the G string there. So that's 8th on the B string, 7 on the G string, to 9 on the G string. So if we put all 4 of those parts together, and then the 3 parts repeats after that. The last bit with the G string does not get included on the second time through. And then the first verse starts. So what do I do after that? Well, when it gets to the middle of the first verse, it actually goes back into that same progression, the same number of times even. And once that is finished, then into the chorus, it starts on a G, and I do play a lot of inverted chords while playing this song, and I do go to a different sound because the first chorus is really pretty low key. There aren't even any drums. You might even go to the neck pickup or the middle selection. So you might even hear the melody in there on He Lives, that's your G. All honor and power are His. All glory forever, amen. Jesus lives. So yeah, following some of the inversions there, we have the G inversion on the 7th and 8th fret. However you like to play that, maybe you play the full D shape, that works too. I like the 2-finger version and just not using the high E string because then it puts me right into that sliding motion. Into the second verse, that's where I go to some overdrive, whichever gain stage you prefer. I do tend to go back to a bridge pickup situation for just some power chords. Power chords will take you the rest of the way through the entire second verse, and then into the chorus again. I just stay on big gain, lots of overdrive, and just play the same type of chords and the same motion, especially down here on the 12th and 13th fret. So He Lives. And of course, you can certainly play that however you wish. A lot of times I do put a little extra rhythm, I would say, on that, that high, like G suspended, back to G, dealing with that. So that's something that sounds really good right there. After that chorus, and we play the chorus a couple times, so does the recording, it ends a little differently. There's a tag, and so at a certain point, we do need to start the interlude piece. It's going to be very similar to what we play in the bridge, and so I typically go to a lot of delay, a lot of reverb, while just in that interlude. And so again, the tablature will be on the screen, working through. So I'm on the high 3 strings, the E, the B, and the G. And so to get there, I actually bar those 3 strings at the 12th fret, and then I work on placing my pinky where it needs to go. So high E on the 12th fret, 15th fret on the B string, and 12th fret on the G string. And then it kind of bounces the other direction, high E, and then it goes to the B on the 12th fret, but back up to the 15th fret. So every other one, so I consider there to be kind of 5 pieces to that interlude plus the bridge. So once in the interlude, I play the normal set. Then on the first part of the bridge, when it's getting to We're Forgiven, I go to that higher note. And then on the very last section, last stanza, that's in poetry, whatever. On the last section of the bridge, that's where I just go back to a lot of big chords to really bring home, since most of the time I'm the only electric player, that's kind of a good place to just play some really big chords. And then it starts in on the big chords of the chorus again. So that's pretty much every part. If you have questions, reach out.